Have you ever experienced hardness or stiffness when you're turning the steering wheel in your car, yet your car is running? What I have over here could be one of the reasons as to why you're experiencing that. This is known as a steering rack. And over here, we've got this part where you attach the steering wheel column and then the steering wheel itself. Then over here, we've got the rack ends and the tie rod ends. And when you turn the steering wheel, when you turn it to this side, they are the ones that are in charge of moving the wheel in that direction. Same to this other side. So what could result into the steering wheel being hard? Understand one thing. For proper operation of the steering rack, it needs help from the power steering fluid. The power steering fluid provides the right hydraulic pressure to ensure the smooth movement. However, understand one thing. For the hydraulic pressure to be well concentrated or well contained, the steering rack has seals. And over time, due to the normal wear and tear, the seals may get worn out. Also, if you use contaminated power steering fluid, the seals to get worn out. Eventually, it leads to leaks and to loss of hydraulic pressure, hence the turning will be rough. There are quite a number of ways in which you can go about preventing this, and the first one and the main one is ensure that you use the right power steering fluid. You know, I've seen people, and personally I've fallen culprit or victim of that in the past. You see people, instead of going for the legit power steering fluid, they're either using ATF or even oil. That is wrong because eventually it leads to premature wear of the seals, leading to leakage. There are quite a number of reasons that can also result into that hardness and everything, but that one I'll cover it much later. Now I want to insist on one thing. If you've got any steering issues, you see all these parts, may it be the steering rack, may it be the rack ends, may it be the tie rod ends, may it be the steering column, all of them are found here at Precision Automotive. And when you come to Precision Automotive, we don't just give you the parts. We fix the parts for you and we ensure that your car is as good as new as it leaves our garage. I'll put our contact details below so that you can know exactly how to go about reaching us. And now, for those of you who are on TikTok and Twitter, my link to the link to my YouTube channel is there. That is where I'm going to do a very detailed video explaining on the preventive care, the tips on how to go about ensuring that your steering rack is well serviced, and also on other reasons that could result into the hardening of your steering wheel. However, for those who are on Instagram and Facebook, I apologize because my link was not working. I actually had to delete it. So kindly, manually go to YouTube and search for the name For Real KA. All right, kindly go and manually search and there you'll find me. That is where I'll share a very detailed video and also many more tips that are helpful to you as you go about navigating your journey as a car owner. So yeah, kindly consider subscribing and I'll highly appreciate it for real.